Hi guys, welcome to the True Colors podcast. If you are new here, thank you for coming in. If you're a repeat viewer, thank you and I love you. And if nobody's told you today, I love you. Let's get started on this little conversation. I'm back and I'm better. I was gone for a little bit. I've just been doing life, doing a lot of things, so I haven't really felt the need to make a video lately. Now I'm trying to get back into it because I need to be more consistent. Anyways, let's talk about the things that people don't tell you when you come out as gay, when you come out as lesbian, or if you are a man, this also can be something that you guys deal with as well. Because I had no idea that this was even a thing until I came out and I was started talking around with people and realizing that it was a thing. There are friend groups within the gay community where it is just seen as very normal to do the deed with every one of your friends, or all of your friends are talking stages that didn't work. And I didn't know that. And lots of people that I have talked to, or even just people that are my friends, they tell me about this and I had no idea. Personally, me, I want to say that my standards are very high within people and I need to get to know somebody a lot before I let myself go for them, my energy is very, very important and I don't just give that away to anybody. And I just know that I need to trust somebody before I give myself to them as well. So I usually like to talk to people for a little bit before we do stuff, or before I commit to them fully and things like that. But some people don't really care and is more of just a natural thing to them. But in the gay communities, it is very common for people to just sleep around with every single person that they know. And when they go into public, they'll be like, oh, I can't talk to this person or this person or this person or this person or this person, or I'm scared to go out because I might run into somebody that I have talked to. I understand. I totally understand, especially being in the gay community is actually very small when you actually think about it, and people who are actually gay, that community is small. There's lots of people that are bisexual, or they are more open, fluid about who they're with or stuff like that. But the people that are actually truly lesbian or gay, it is smaller. So I feel if you're living in a certain town for a certain amount of time, you can bounce around to all these people. But I was never told that within friend groups, people just all did it with each other. And I was like, what is going on? I was really confused when I found that out. So if you guys are just coming out, or you don't really know a lot about the gay community, just know that sometimes when you talk to people, all their friends they've done stuff with, and they hang out with them on the regular. And it's just weird to me. I never would judge somebody for doing that, but it's just not my thing. It's not something that I enjoy doing. And I'm trying to think, maybe in older friend groups that I've been in, I have talked around. I had relations with one person, we did stuff together and that was it. But I understand when you get messed up and stuff, but it's really confusing to me. I guess I just don't understand because I hold my standards super high when it comes to letting myself go and sleeping with people. It's not a thing for me to just get drunk and make out with all my friends and stuff like that. And that's very normal within the gay community. People will just get messed up and just make out with all their friends, and it's just a normal day-to-day basis. And it's just weird for me. I don't know if anyone's like that besides me. No, just kidding, because I have met a bunch of people that are also gay that are what's going on? Or there's people that all their friends are old Tinder matches that they met on Tinder and now they're just friends. And I'm like, whoa, excuse me. It's just confusing for me. And being somebody that kind of really needs to get to know somebody before I decide that I want to talk to them, it's a little different for me. And yes, I will go out in public and I meet or will run into people that I have matched with on Tinder or Hinge or whatever, and half the time I don't even realize because I don't take it seriously, and it's kind of annoying for me. And it takes a lot for me to actually like get up out of my house and want to talk to somebody because I'm so into what I'm doing, and it takes a lot for me to enjoy somebody's presence or like somebody because my standards are very high. And it sucks. I wish I wasn't like this. I wish I could do that and I could just like be around with everybody and not care. But that's just something I guess I struggle with, is like being loosey-goosey. But I don't think it's an issue. I don't know. If anybody can relate to me, let me know. I feel like I'm ranting, but I don't care. Because I was just really confused when I got into the gay community, and it was just like really weird, because it just wasn't my cup of tea to be talking around. But good thing is I have met gay people who are very monogamous, which is nice, but there is so many gay people that are non-monogamous, and I'm like, I couldn't do it personally, but shout out to you, dude, because I could not do it. I would literally no, just kidding. I would kindly be like, that ain't happening. If you're mine, you're mine. And I do not like people being with other people. And I don't really have like an issue or trust issues within my partner, like sneaking behind my back, or people, I don't have a partner, but in the past and stuff, I've never had issues with that. I don't have trust issues with that. It's just like how I am and how I've grown to be. I guess I have two parents that have always been together, so I've seen them always together being very monogamous, so it's just different for me. Yeah, if you guys feel different, don't force yourself into certain friend groups where you feel uncomfortable, or if your partner is trying to get you into being more non-monogamous and you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can leave. You don't have to be with that person. I've been with people that have tried to talk me into doing 3 and stuff like that, or just not being very monogamous with them because they weren't respectful of my boundaries within like certain friend groups when they have been with people. And it's not like I'm like worried about them going behind my back and being with other people. It's just like I don't really want to talk about it. It's not really like something that I'm interested in. I'm not interested in knowing everybody that you've had relationships within your friend group, or people that you like within your friend group or have had crushes on. And that's just me. And if you are like me, it's okay to be like that. You don't have to force yourself out of your comfort zone. I have tried to force myself out of my comfort zone within this, and it's not a good idea because it just makes you uncomfortable. So be with somebody that is respectful of who you are as a person, how do you respect your boundaries, and how you hold yourself to a good standard. It's not even like it's a good standard, it's just your standard. That's what I mean. Because I don't view anybody differently who does sleep around with people, but it's just not my thing. And I don't care if somebody's different than me. It's just like I know who I want in a person, and I don't really care to be with people that like have been sleeping around with everybody. It's just like not my thing. I love you guys. And don't force yourself out of your boundaries just because you like somebody or you want them to accept you. Not everybody's gonna be like that. And being like a newbie in the gay community, don't force yourself out of your comfortable bubble. Because I have done that and it's just like not fun. It's like kind of, from now on, I want to be with somebody who definitely just respects my feelings of who I am as a person and understands me and allows me to be who I am. Because as soon as people start to try to change me or make me feel differently about how I want to hold myself, that's when I start to feel like really crazy. I love people that like just allow you to freely be who you are and they don't care. That's just like the best feeling, is like when people just allow you to be you and they love you for it and they understand you. So surround yourself with people who are like-minded and people who understand you, because I have found people who have, after searching for so long, or like thinking that I should be a little different than what I am, or like maybe there's something not wrong with me, but like maybe I should change a little bit. But I'm good with who I am and I'm fine with how I am. Yeah, okay, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into the True Colors podcast. This was pretty short, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent with my videos. It's not Pride Month anymore, so I'm kind of sad, but whatever. Love you, bye.